They should be glad that I believe in my Christian morality and ethics, because if not, I'd probably scoop up some erotic domains and just throw the content on there. But I'm not thick shades.
Yeah.
Freak off
Yeah.
Friday. That's funny.
I would love,
How did Rob?
I would do, man, if I could just get like an hour of a one-on-one moderated interaction with the dude. Oh my God, man. I would
Well,
love that. It would be epic.
probably could if you gave the stipulation that he has to go to
How
rehab.
Ryan? How did
Yeah.
Rob Reed get involved with that porn domain stuff?
Well, like I had said on my
How did he get?
channel, about 2010 or so, there was a user known as the Mimic Arises. He was an anonymous hacker. There were other individuals, including Rob, who began harassing Thick Shades at the time because of domains that Thick Shades owned. Originally, as I understand it, it started off as marijuana domains because Sam was promoting that on YouTube. We have on our archives the old videos of Platinum Master Kush and things like that Thicky was selling. Well, apparently, as internet sleuths like the Mimic Arises began digging into this matter, it was uncovered these various erotic domains that Thick Shades owned for the longest time. One of the people who pioneered this, especially from 2018 to 2022, or rather 2020, was Reed. The problem with Reed, though, is that despite the fact that he would come onto panels like the ones we're having now and hold up, turn on his camera and hold up long sheets of paper of domains that he claimed Sam owned, stating that the domains were far worse than the ones he was showing and telling us how to look up who is information to figure out who owned the domain. He would never specify the content of these domains. It's like, well, this poses a serious ethical problem. I don't like pornography. No Christian should, and you shouldn't own that material if you are a Christian. I'll agree there.
Remember when Thicky was saying that putting porn on the internet wasn't a sin? It was the people that clicked on it that was a sin.
Well, yeah, actually, it went so far that at one point, Rob Reed, the internet lawyer, registered a domain called justalphabets.com.
I remember.
He was offering to do various website building services for you because Sam kept saying, "It's just alphabets, man."
Yeah. It's just letters, man.
Yeah. Well, what I find so amazing is Rob will not clarify the content that was on those domains, but he was happy to talk about Pokemon.net.
If Thicky was still alive, I would do something like go buy gayerotico.com and connect it to his YouTube channel just as a meme. I know it doesn't accomplish anything, but it's something that would trigger him.
Dave Connell uploaded an interesting video recently, one of Rob's old streams, where Rob on the stream buys greencard.law, which was and he did it to illustrate how domains work. He shows how you can buy a domain and point it somewhere. He then shows how Sam would have done that. And Sam actually comes in the stream. So that was a pretty damning piece of evidence. It makes you wonder, if you're a Christian lawyer and you got this guy aiming all these porn domains at your channel and at your websites, why didn't you sue him?
I know everyone's going to call me a conspiracy nut, and it's fine. Even my wife is kind of like, "You're not doing this too, are you?" But I'm not. I'm leaning towards this whole thing of like, I think Jill even agrees with me. I think Thicky is actually just GY6 using 11 Labs or something.
Well, no, that's the thing. Dave Connell,
and it was weird because GY6 did a video attacking me, basically doing the whole, "Oh, what about youism? Oh yeah, we got a bunch of thieves and bastards and child abusers and stuff." You know,
Where
but
he also admitted
this
that
guy's on the registry. Don't pay attention to us deviants. This guy
he
over
also
here.
admitted that he was in a bar fight. But if you go on,
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
if you go on Dave Connell's channel, he captured from one of the more recent Thicky videos a clip where his AI cloning software falters.
Didn't work. Yeah, it faulted.
Mhm.
Yeah, I actually
Now-
saw that video. I told you about that video. I saw it. Yeah.
And my point is, I've got somewhere on the GY6 part of my archive where GY6 made a rambling, raving community post and said that he was running the Thick Shades domain. So I just sat on it because that's not enough to prove it.
Yeah.
But
Right.
if we'll put it this way. Dave Connell is not the only musician in the community. So am I. Thick Shades is Korean. He didn't have a Southern Tennessee twang accent. He didn't talk in that register now. And
Well, that's what I was saying. That one video, it got. We should pull it up. That one video. Here's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like GY6 trying to do Thicky's accent with my voice being spotted over it here and there. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like a glitched out attempt to have my voice where it's actually GY6 doing Thicky's accent. That's what it sounded like to me.
Well, yeah, it was. And I'll pull it up.
Can I just ask you, just for clarification, do you actually believe that Thick Shades has died, passed away?
Let me clarify that, Bob. Rob Reed said, and I have the clip on my Rumble channel, that Thick Shades died.
Oh.
Rob Reed, therefore, needs to clarify whether or not that's true.
Well, I mean, the trouble is you'd have to trust you, take his word for it, wouldn't you? Which I don't think I can do.
Well, I mean, he is the one who entered the category, and I'm putting the respective links into the public chat. So he is the one that needs to clarify for us what he meant. So there,
he said something like "Thick Shades believe that until his dying day," or he said something like that.
And I've got that clip on my archive. So give me just a second.
Put it in the private chat.
Oh yeah, there's the AI fault one. I think Dave's out, but I can pull it up. Let me get on the computer.
Well, yeah. Oh, here's the other one. I just found it.
Here, I can pull it up. Give me a second.
Can you put it in private chat so I can go and have a quick look?
Just a second.
Thanks. Is it a long one?
No, I think it's like 3
they're
minutes.
both short.
Yeah,
I wasn't talking about Smokey's dick either.
Oh my God. You're gonna get dude all excited. Be careful there, Bob.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. I gotta get into StreamYard. Hold on. I'm gonna mute myself. Give me a second.
A few years later.
Been working with it a lot.
Hold on. I got one going.
Sage and his
Hold
own domains.
Been working with it a lot.
Hold on. I got one going.
Yeah, we can't hear anything that's playing because someone has a mic that's doubling.
Mental 59ers shall not.
Yeah, sorry. I had to do this because I'm in both sides of the room. Sorry.
You'll want to restart the video because we didn't hear most of it. Hit cancel.
10 years later.
I've been working with it a lot.
Wow, that's cool.
Sage and his own domains.
Wow, that's cool.
Idiots say they use trust in King James Version Bible. Mental 59ers shall not ever. Idiots.
Now, what's significant there is that Bill Cuthbert and Reed got together on the Thicky soundboard, and those were real clips of Thicky from long before AI. The first clip is someone pretending to be Thicky. Sounds a lot like GY6. The second clip is the real Thicky. So whoever was the first one is definitely not Thicky. And this one is where Reed claims directly that Thicky died.
I think it was Thick Shades.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
he denied it to his dying day.
There was.
I think it was Thick Shades.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
he denied it to his dying day.
There was.
I think it was Thick Shades.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
he denied it to his dying day.
There was.
They all mocked and laughed until I re-uploaded this clip, and Rob very clearly said Thick Shades died. I didn't claim that. Dave Connell didn't claim that. Rob did. Rob needs to clarify that.
He's in a
Where's
position
that
to
one? There was another video. There was another video. I don't know if Thicky deleted it. There was another video that it was Thicky. It wasn't Thicky. It clearly wasn't Thicky. What it sounded like GY6 doing Thicky's accent with my voice.
No, you're right. You're right, because what they've been, like I've said before, and I've documented it here on YouTube. We have the streams where one, GY6 teaches the cult how to use AI to do this, and two, they admit to using deepfakes. They have someone come on who's a white dude with their camera on, and they swap faces to my face, to Ben's face, to Thicky's face, live on camera. And it's called deep face.
Yeah.
So the point is, if Reed's going to run around and try to paint me as crazy, no, you said that, Reed. You claimed Thicky died. If you're all going to mock me for saying that I'm not so sure that's Thicky because the cult uses AI to fake Thicky, and now the evidence mounts that they're doing that, well, then that's why I made the proclamation I did. Thick Shades is welcome to come on my channel if he'll turn on his camera like he used to do in the past on his old live streams and talk to me directly. But unless he does that, then I'm going to assume someone is using AI to impersonate Thicky.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to see if I can find that video real quick. I don't know if he still has it up. May not have noticed. He may not have noticed that I got messed up. I don't know.
And that's a good point, by the way, just passing. He says they're also using real-time AI voice cloning. It's freely available. Yes. If you notice, they even did it to me. They've got enough footage of my voice that they can feed into an AI, and God knows whatever clips they will release. It's part of the reason why I had to build this archive, so I could prove if you hear any crazy ass clips of me talking, there's a good probability it's these damn cultists.
I'm having a hard time. Hold on. This is weird. Hold on. I'm having a hard time figuring out like which of these like Thicky channels are even actually Thicky's channels.
The easy way to find it is Thick Shades had two domains that he always kept: unclesam.im and thickshades.im.
Yeah, hold on. Let me try this a different way.
Every time he had a YouTube channel that was either Uncle Sam or Thick Shades, he tethered it to that domain. So if you type in your YouTube search bar unclesam.im, it'll bring it up.
I feel like I remember him having more than 400 subs. Was I wrong?
Well, you're not. The other thing I caught, well, actually, I didn't catch it. Credit goes to Love God who caught it. GY6 admitted the other day in chat that he has a botnet. Bill has got a botnet, Thicky's got a botnet, and GY6 has got a botnet. But if you notice, all the old Thick Shade socks don't come around anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. Like I'm kind of wondering because you know there's lots of other channels that Thicky has that he used to do a lot of things with. And the funny thing is, like, it's now to the point where basically the only thing being done at all is just on this one channel. There's not really a lot of activity. There's no live streams. I mean, Sam used to come over, Saki used to come over to my channel all the time.
Right, and that's my point. He'd come on your channel, he'd turn on his camera, and he'd talk to Jonnie-Ryan. The whoever's using the accounts now never goes on any live stream that isn't affiliated with the hate cult.
And doesn't host live streams either.
I noticed that.
Just Passing says, not once has Thicky turned on his webcam and shown himself without the use of AI. Not once. I have a theory that perhaps Thicky is either dead or in a bad way or he can't show his face. I would add to that, whoever's running the account is likely afraid because if the AI falters live, there's not much they could do about it. What I suspect is there's a James Rory YouTube channel. It's clear or a Rumble channel. It's very clear whoever's running the Uncle Sam channel also has access to the James Rory channel in Rumble. If you flag a video on, say, the Uncle Sam channel, it'll appear on the James Rory channel.
Okay,
what that tells me. Oh, you found it?
Yeah, listen, this is weird. This is a weird clip. Try and listen carefully if you can to the voice and try and make out what you think is going on here. Because what it sounds like to me, this is just what it sounds like to me. You guys correct me if you think I'm wrong. What it sounds like to me is a white guy, probably maybe GY6, but some white guy doing Thicky's accent with my voice. Now, you guys tell me what you think of this when you hear it. Just listen to it. It's a few minutes long, but listen to this.
5 years ago, blah, blah, blah. By the way, Lon, to tag me correctly, I'm not this. I'm -I am. I know why you do this intentionally, but whatever. 5 years ago, no, it goes like beyond 15 years. Okay. And whatever you listening to, you're probably listening to Jonnie-Ryan and this Nutty David. Legal action. Yeah, right. Yeah. 15 years, right? For 15 years of legal action. Try to bomb a guy's house? Who says that? I don't know why your ears are so thin. You have no discernment whatsoever, man. I mean, Benny. It's just incredible. And look at, this, another sock account. You know how many socks this David Chap guy has? Like tons of sock accounts. I guess this is one of them. Listen, Nutty Dave, if you're going to do some kind of legal action, just do it, all right? Don't go hiding behind all these people, naive people, talking crap for you. Whatever the police that you were talking about, do it. What are you waiting for? This guy is just incredible. It's just, anyway, Benny boy, you are so idiotic beyond any belief, and I can see why you are so tossed back and forth, flip-flopping. Obviously you have no discernment, you have no Holy Spirit in you. This is why exactly you don't know what is true. I'm not going to make it long.
Nah, that sounds like Thicky to me.
And have a good one. Bye for now.
That sounds exactly like Thicky.
Someone is clearly genuflecting.
Yes, I do. 100%. That sounds like Thicky trying to use, he's using Smokey's voice with through 11 Labs or whatever program. Because it's not only, I'm looking past the sound of the voice. I'm looking at the inflections and the way the person speaks there. That sounds exactly like the way Thick Shades would speak. Even if I were to take those exact words and I were to imitate Thicky right now in a Thicky voice, in a fake Thicky voice, you would say, hey, that's Thicky. That's what he would say. That sounds like Thicky using a voice altering program. That's what it sounds like to me.
but the point is, Veckel, and you would concur with this. It's strange that they're doing this because if you go on, and I actually have one in the other tab, if you go on that same channel, go to the live streams from 5 years ago, you hear the real Thicky talking. Why are they having to use AI to potentially replicate
I don't know.
Thicky?
I don't know, man. But Ryan, the only thing I disagree with you on is that I don't think that these people are that clever enough or witty enough to go this far. It sounds like Thicky to me, who's just trying to cover up his actual voice using 11 Labs or something.
I'm not saying that you're
because
wrong.
he says Benny Boy, he refers to Jonnie-Ryan, even certain other words that he used. Yeah.
There is one piece of information that you may not be factoring in. The only people who could reliably impersonate Thicky would be the members of the hate call. I was trying to say this earlier, but Smokey cut me off. When they did the James Rory Rumble channel, what's funny is several months ago, all of them, GY6, Rob Reed, Bill, suddenly started doing streams and making comments, hashtag I am James Rory. All of the sudden, the amount of AI created videos skyrocketed. Where I'll agree with you is it's weird because it sounds like it's either Thicky or someone covering for Thicky. What I'm saying though is that they're all doing it. The other thing that gives it away is that Andy Jack has a strange audio fault where almost all his content is in mono, not stereo. Lo and behold, if you go to the James Rory channel with some of these AI videos, those videos are in mono, just like the rest of Andy's recent content. So that shows Andy's likely been using the James Rory channel. All I'm saying is these are the people who would understand how to imitate Sam well enough. But if you notice the way it genuflects, the way the cadence it uses, the rhythm it uses is not quite right.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that even though it wasn't Thick Shade's voice in that video that we just watched just now, the cadence there in and of itself tells me that's exactly what I remember Thick Shade speaking like.
You don't mean genuflect, you mean inflect.
Yeah, sorry, I mean inflect. I'm used to, you're right. I meant to say inflection.
Now this is a weird title of a video. This is a weird title here. This is Smokey Saint Polemics. Saved Satanist or unsaved disciple? Saved Satanist or unsaved. Imagine that being your dichotomous choice in terms of trying to figure out someone's salvific state. Saved Satanist or unsaved disciple of Christ. Now, I dare anyone to make that make sense.
It's probably clickbait, to get you interested in clicking on a video, probably.
Now, what you can't dispute, by the way, is that they took the original Thick Shades channel and turned it into deepdive.com. What they're doing is something Google Gemini has a feature called Deep Research. You can ask it to research something. It will then have the capacity to generate a podcast style audio synopsis of it. And what's strange is that the audio synopsis have a male and a female podcast speaker. It sounds exactly like the content on Deep Dive.
I don't know. I mean, because Thick Shades posts a lot of videos, and sometimes it'll be the voice of the same person, but again, going by the cadence and the inflections, you can tell that it's different each time. And even though that's not his voice, I can tell that this is either AI generated or this is a deep fake voice that we're hearing.
But that's my point. When they all did the hashtag I am James Rory campaign, they're all involved in this.
I believe that.
That was the point I was driving at earlier. The inflections are all different. The accents are all different. And they're not quite intelligent enough to recognize if you get a dumb, ignorant redneck from Tennessee and some California lawyer from Los Angeles, they're not going to have the same vocal profile. You'd think Rob Reed, the musician, would know that, but he's not that bright.
I have, and I think I shared this with you in private, Ryan. I don't want to say it here now, but I think I have one way we can actually find out whether or not whoever this Thick Shades person is, if Thick Shades actually is dead, and we have these other guys using his account pretending to be him. I do have a way. I think we can find out if it's actually him or not. I don't want to say it here though.
Well,
but Ryan, I've already shared it with you.
Well, and I will just repeat to you, whatever that you may or may not have, Veckel, if you think it'd be worthwhile to archive, give it to me. I can archive it, and it's not.
It's not a big deal. I mean, it wouldn't be doxing or anything like that, but it would be one way to. I think we could get to the bottom of this.
One way or another, the truth will come out in the wash. And I say that because if Rob Reed allegedly is faking Thick Shades, and the state bar becomes aware of that kind of activity, or that he is involved with people who are doing that, it's going to raise some serious ethical problems for him, because why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the archive, I probably have the stream where Rob admitted, because he did this stupidly on his channel within the last 6 to 8 months. I made the statement that these AI videos could constitute identity theft and copyright violations because they are accurately enough replicating our image and likenesses without our consent. And what does the California lawyer do? Well, actually, Ryan, you have a pretty good point there, and you'd have a pretty good case. Oh, okay.
It just goes to show how sinister this actually is, though. I mean, all this, if you really think about it. If Thick Shades is actually dead and these guys are using his account just to troll people or whatever, to me, there's just something sinister about that. Like, why would you use a dead man's account just to...
Remember when Thicky used to do live streams, like actively photoshopping live in front of everyone's pictures to make them look more similar? Look, it's the same now.
Well, yeah, but the other thing is, if you remember Thick Shades' content, he always served as the guy who intimidated people. He was their doxer. When they needed someone doxed, they'd get Sam to do it. The problem is they never expected that we would catch the stream, like just passing references in the next comment, where GY6 teaches the cult how to use AI for this purpose. They never expected that someone would be able to say, well, wait a minute, if that's Sam, and actually it was Andy Jack who said this, not me. If that's Sam, why does the laugh sound like Rob Reed's laugh? We have that video somewhere. Andy made a video on his old channel last summer where when Thick Shades originally appeared last year on Bill's channel, he had a sample of the laugh, and then he had a sample of Rob Reed's laugh. They're identical. So I'm not going to claim that I know. I mean, that doesn't prove anything. What it does make me wonder is when Rob made the comments about AI abuse and identity theft, he tried to excuse his way out of it, but in typical Rob fashion, he admitted that he knew who among his party was doing that. He referred to them in the third person, they. Oh, so you know who's using AI in that camp. And you know they're using it for illicit purposes. The only question is who.
I can't find what is it? The Houston "We Have a Problem" video, because
I left a link in the chat. I'll get it again.
Did you? Oh, okay. Oh, did you put it in the private chat?
Yeah, it's in both the public and the private chats. Bob asked me to put it in the private chat.
Can you put it in there again? I don't see it. Can you put it in there again?
Yeah, it's this long link from the YouTube redirects. But Bob, that's basically what I was trying to say, is that when they did the James Rory campaign, what they're basically doing is banding together to use AI and they're not using it for the normal legitimate purposes.
Dude, we're not even talking about your dumb doctrine right now. We're not even talking, like, we're on to something else right now. We're not even talking about your dumb bonehead doctrine.
David, David, please go to rehab. I don't want to see you like this on these streams.
I'm amazed that he's awake this early. I figured he'd still be sleeping off the.
Well, assuming that's him, but it types like him, so I'm going to assume that is him. And yeah, that's pretty much right. Just passing Sam the proxy.
Wow, that's a long link. Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's just a YouTube redirect to my Rumble.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it. Okay.
Or actually, not my Rumble, Dave's Rumble, Dave Connell's.
Okay, this is the Houston. We have a problem thing. All right, hold on. Let me get past the ads.
So, all I'm saying is, I'm not pointing at any particular one of them as doing XYZ. I'm saying they all seem to have involvement in this AI abuse conspiracy.
I mean, I don't want to be that guy that's kind of like, like conspiracy nut job where I'm sitting there like, dude, being like, oh yeah, Mac is low and low is Will and Will is
Mac is me and Mac is you.
James, and like, I don't want to be that guy. It's just some of this stuff is weird. Like when Thicky was signing off on all of his posts with the word cheers, for a while. Do you guys?
Well, yeah, I remember that, which is very odd because Thicky never used a UK English salutation like that. Thicky always ended his videos differently. It was usually with a Korean deal if he did that, or he just sounded like any normal American.
All right, so this is what is this? So this is the laugh. This is Houston. We have a problem stream here. What is this? Just a few seconds, I think. So
well, actually, this is a clip from the stream. Yeah, that's all right. This is a clip from the stream where GY6 teaches the call how to use AI. What Dave Connell did is he got a sample of GY6's laughter from that stream versus the AI fault laughter on one of the recent Uncle Sam videos.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Thank you for the context. All right. Let's see.
And then he compares that to actual audio of Sam from the Dema Wong channel, Rob Reed's sock, where he had the Thick Shade soundboard of real clips of Thicky talking.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we have here.
I've been working with it a lot.
Wow, that's cool.
Satanist and porn domains.
Wow, that's cool.
Idiots say that you trust the King James Version of the Bible.
Mandela effect deniers
Shall not ever. Idiots.
Okay.
So see, does that make sense? The sample one was fiction, was the normal Brian GY6 laughing.
Right.
Sample two is AI fault that sounds suspiciously like GY6 Brian. Sample three is the neutral because those are old clips Rob Reed and Bill Cuthbert threw together in a soundboard of Thick Shades. Those clips
working with it a lot.
Actual
Wow, that's cool.
Satanist and porn domains.
Wow, that's cool.
Idiots say that you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know.
The point is, if you listen to the first clip from the Uncle Sam channel, it's in the same vocal register as the GY6 laugh. Thicky's register is different. Thicky did not have that same register. He didn't have that same inflection. So all that I've tried to highlight with this when I've talked about it is they're all clearly using AI for illegitimate purposes. And whatever Sam has going on, that clearly doesn't behave or act like the Sam Kim that we know. It also won't see that. And you made a great point, Smokey. Sam used to come on my channel. Sam used to go on your channel.
All the
He
time.
didn't give a damn.
All the time, nonstop. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't give a damn. He'd go wherever he wanted. Sam now only appears on the hate cults channels. That's very strange.
It is strange.
Sam for years would go on streams with almost anybody. I mean, with Beckel doing these streams of, Thicky Mandela poking fun at Thicky. You know how Thicky was. He'd get 50 sock accounts to start trolling the piss out of you for that. And then come in your sort of, hey, fucktard, why you say that, man?
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, he would put PMSL or whatever on the side.
I pissed myself laughing. They're so mad. Another fun one, by the way, is Bill Cuthbert says such an comfort. So to stick it to Bill, I started saying such an discomfort. Or with Thicky, oh man, y'all don't know this. I got Thicky really bad, and they still do it to this day. One day, I just decided to tell Thicky, you know what, Sam, you're nothing but a low-budget Korean porn domainer. And oh my gosh, it got him so hard that he couldn't stop doing it. He'd go on live streams, low budget, low budget, low budget, low budget.
Oh, he still says it to this day. To this day, he's still obsessed with using it. Yeah, no, that got in his brain hard. Yeah, it really did.
Well, and just passing, that's another thing I noticed. The grammatical choices and the vocabulary that you see from the current Thicky channel isn't the original Thicky, because again, whoever's doing it is not intelligent enough to take down the old Thicky content.
Yeah, by the way, Thicky did something he's never done ever. In the entire time I've ever had thousands of interactions with him, he did one thing he's never, ever, 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 ever done in any interaction that I've ever had with him. He called me dude.
Yeah, that's true. I don't remember Sam calling people dude. The only time I ever
you got to figure it out, dude, or something like that. That's not what white
people say. The only time I've ever heard Sam say dude is when he was talking about the dude.
Yeah. Never heard him refer to someone just generally as dude. I've heard GY6 do that a lot.
Oh yeah. Rob Reed will do it occasionally. GY6 does it frequently. The only point I've made is that something is not right here. And whoever is running the Thicky account does not appear to be Thicky.
Yeah, I'm starting to question it myself. My wife thinks I'm crazy, but I'm starting to really.
Well, I mean, you got to understand the point is, why would you have to go to such lengths to make Thicky appear? Because the real Thick Shades,
they're friendly.
The real Thick Shades, if you resurface, would have been all over your channel. Smoking. There's just no. He would have been on that like flies on dung.